sound. Yeah, okay, great. Let me just organize my desktop a little bit. I have so many windows open. It's alright, I don't need any help. I just need a little time to get it all sorted out and get you guys started. It's a lot better than the last time. Now I can see the chat thing really well. And it's updating quickly now. So I just finished dinner. I even shaved myself for you guys. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try and switch to desktop view and see if you guys can see my desktop if I switch. Let me try that. Okay, I think you guys can check out my desktop now, right? Yeah, great. Okay. Great. Okay. Well, that's me in the front. Like, great. Hello. Hi, everybody. Good. So, first of all, thank you so much for checking out my video on YouTube. It's gone really quickly. I was amazed by the amount of views in such a short time, you know. I never had so many views. The first video that really got a lot of views in a short period of time was Doomed. It got 50,000 on the first day, and Dragonborn got 70,000 on the first day. And I didn't expect it to get so many views because there were already some unofficial videos online before, you know. But yeah, I got lucky. And well, I promised you guys that I would explain some of the techniques I used in the track as soon as it got to 500,000 views, and so it did. So that's what we're going to do, actually. I hope you don't mind if I smoke. Whoa, this is going really quick. Okay. First, a few questions, and then we'll start the tutorial. Or I'll try to make it a tutorial. A backflip? No, I can't do a backflip. Oh, this is really crazy. Okay. Which cigarettes? I smoked the Marlboro ones with the click thingy. That. So tell me, I just want to know where you guys from. Tell me your country, just quick. I just want to know before getting started. I guess there's a little bit of a lag in between the chat and my voice. No smoking. I need smoking to get creative. That. Okay. So I guess it's time to switch. Let me organize my desktop a little bit. Oh shit. I think Logic is crashing on me right now. I'm gonna restart Logic. You have no idea how buggy my software is. It's incredible. It crashes so many times, so probably while doing this I would have to restart my sound card a few times, and It's crazy. It's driving me crazy, actually. If anybody knows a way to fix my buggy virus TI, then I would be really grateful. Let me check. People from Canada, Germany, it's awesome. Dutch people, of course, crazy. Hi to you all. Let me see. Just give me a sec. I'm gonna start, but I'm starting up the project. Logic just crashed, so. Yeah, the Duet 2, my sound card is very buggy. That's too bad, right? There we go. Okay. Okay. Ready to switch over. Let me see. Okay, there we go. We're gonna go to desktop view now. Okay. I'm gonna make this a little like that. Close this. No, that's not what I want. Check. There you go. Okay. Oh. So you're now looking at the project, Dragonborn. You zoom that out for you. It's right there. The whole thing. Can you guys see that clearly? Everything here? Blah, blah, blah. Nervous? No, I'm not as nervous as the last time. The first time I was a little bit nervous, but now it's alright. Okay, so if you guys are ready for this, I have to, you know, look a little bit for myself what I did, because it's been a little while since I made the song, and yeah, I just gotta find all the stuff and let me check if sound works. Oh. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna play a little of the song and then let me know if it's clipping, because if it's clipping I'll turn down the volume a little bit. Okay. Not clearly. Okay. Not clear. Okay, I probably pretty bad quality. We can see it. Bit blurred. Okay, I'm gonna change the mic input. Let me wait. Check, check, check. What about now? Okay, now it's good. Good. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so where I started with the Dragon Roars, I actually made the Dragon Roars when I was in Canada in a car, and I started off with silent. Let me find that thing. I think this is the one. Yes. Check that out. Yeah, this is the first thing I made in silent. I went through a few steps. The first step was to create a worse, wait, not clear. There's some comments about the sound. No bass. Okay, I'm gonna put it back to the other one. Okay. Sorry. Hello. Yeah, don't worry. I'm reading everything, so... Yes. Yeah, hello, can you hear me? I changed the microphone back to the other one. So just let me know when you can hear me. You can hear me right. Let me know if you hear this sound clearly. Okay. Yeah, okay, now it's okay, good. Okay, I started off with silent. It's a few steps that I took the sound through. First I had to make some kind of detuned synth sound, but just only with the synth it's very difficult to get a very different, natural, distinctive sounding thing, you know. It's gonna sound very synthy and digital when you do that. So what I did is I made a sound and like here put some pitch shifters and a chorus on it to detune it a lot. And after that I exported that sound and I loaded that into some other plugins which I'm gonna come to. But first, this is the original synth sound I did. It's just, normally it sounds like this. It's really strange and ugly and and I'm actually after this I'm gonna upload all the presets for you guys so you can check it out and try some edits for yourself or whatever, you know. But I'm happy to share this with you guys, and maybe it gives you some insight and some inspiration, you know. So I don't even remember how I started off with this sound, but I just wanted something really detuned and yeah, so it sounds like this, and it's let me see, it's 2 oscillators, wait, yeah, let me check that out. It's oscillators with some noise, very detuned, and then I have a filter automation. I don't remember if it was this one or that one. Yeah, that's with a lot of resonance. If I close that. Yeah, that. So I will. It's very hard to explain how I built this sound. This is very just trial and error, you know. Just try it out and look how it sounds. So I will give you this preset. I will put it on my Facebook, and then you can just use that for yourself. But the next thing I did was give some automation. Zoom in there a little bit. Automation on the filter. That's right here. I just play with it, made some curves, and it would sound like this. You know, but it was too the sound, it was too not detuned enough. It was, you clearly hear the tone, and when a dragon roars, you you don't want to hear any musical note, you know. So that was I was trying to camouflage that, and with a bit crusher, just a little, a lot, and it gets you something like this. It's not a very big difference though. Then pitch shifters. What I did is I put the mix. I mixed that original sound with a semitone detuned sound, you know. So it starts to lose the musical note because you're detuning it so much. I did that 2 times. Here's another one. It goes up 2 semitones, and a chorus, which detunes the whole thing even more. And then it will start to sound like this. Wait. It's really, it's a stupid you know, sound. So, but anyway, I heard something in it, you know. It gave me some idea that it was going to be good if I used another plugin on it. Actually, I did granular synthesis, and that's what I'm going to show you right now. I used Alchemy for that, and Alchemy is a synthesizer which I initially thought is very, very boring, but it's actually very nice and cool, and you can do a lot of crazy stuff with it because you can import samples to it. Let me show you that. Look, I exported the whole thing, and here you go here, and you can import a audio file, and then you can start to manipulate that audio file. You can stretch it, and the key to this is I put the stretch on 0. It stops the sound, and with automation, or actually with the envelopes, you can just, you know, automate the start position, and you can make it really long or short, and you can travel through the sound. Let me try that. Yeah. So this is the position. Sorry. So that really gives you a nice thing, you know. And what you have to do is you have to take this, and you with this you set the grains, and actually you can tune it into key with your song. So that's just a matter of tweaking. I will also upload this. You can check this out for yourself. So okay, there we go. I assigned the position to a envelope, and that is right here. Right here. What you see here is the thing that it controls the position of the sample. So there you can, yeah. Then you get that crazy stuff, you know. And wait, let me play it for you. Just let me know if you can hear everything clear. You know, I'm just trying to make the best of it with the mic of the screen. But okay, The thing about this is that it misses some. I wanted it to speak a little bit more. I wanted it to talk, you know. So what I did is I took the what's it called? The Sugar Bytes Wow. It's a vowel filter. You can make talking bass lines. You can, you know, make all kinds of crazy wow 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 stuff and wobbles. And if you make dubstep, it's a very cool plugin to use. And you can make the whole, you see it moving, you know. And when I tweak that a little bit, it's already starts to talk. It does wah instead of whoa. So that's another step. It's a very cool plugin. You should definitely check that out. I added another chorus right here, very detuned. You know, it takes all the tone out, and finally what I did is add an EQ, very extreme EQing, because there's no high frequencies and everything is blurry, and so that's when I came to this. I really hope you can hear this stuff. You know, I'm reading your comments, and I'm trying to get it better and better. I will do this more in the future as well, and try to make it a little bit more professional, you know. Maybe I should buy another mic or whatever. I'll try. So that's the Dragon Roar, and then the last step. I hope you guys are following me a little bit. Probably a lot of you are not even producers. After this, I will switch back to the webcam, but first, let me check this out. Yeah, I hope you guys can hear this. So the last step is very simple. It's very basic. The last step is contact. What I did was load the sample into Contact. A very nice sampler. You can use it very well for stretching and stuff. Oh, fuck. I hope Logic is not okay. You can use it for stretching samples, and okay, I'm having a little fight with come on. Looks like it's crashing. I hope not. Oh, fuck. Okay. So Logic's crashing on me, I think. Again. That's what I was talking about. I'm gonna restart Logic. Again. Okay, there we go. Don't laugh. There we go. Yeah, okay, very funny. Also happens to me. Okay. Just a sec. Come on, come on. Ah, there we go. Don't laugh at me, I told you. It also happens to me. And more than I want to. It's crazy. I have so many trouble with my sound card, my virus, everything. Sometimes I get so frustrated. It's crazy. You see it? It's called Fusroda. And I didn't know there was an H at the end back then. I'm gonna just finish explaining the whole thing I did, and then I will let you hear the process once more. I hope some of you guys recorded this. You can put it on YouTube, whatever you want. And then afterwards, I will compile a zip file with all the presets and everything, and I'll put it online. So don't worry if you missed anything. It's gonna be okay. Let me check. Right here. Okay, I think we're back on track. The dragon. Okay, so we're at contact. I loaded the roar into contact, and I stretched it. The stretching, it gives you a lot of grain in the sound. It makes it, you know, what I also do with a lot of screeches and stuff. Before I continue, I make a screech in, for example, the virus, and I put my project on double speed. I export the sound, I load it into contact, and I stretch it 50%, and then you get the same screech, but it sounds grittier, and it's very nice. Oh, please. Come on. Don't give me a crash again. Fuck. Okay, wait. I'm gonna switch to, wait. This is very funny. Wait, let me switch to, wow. There we go. Okay. I'll be back in a sec with the logic. It's crashing on me. Yeah. I know I'm working, I'm in my home studio and I'm working on a laptop here. So, it's actually, the whole project, when it's complete, it's taking so much CPU and memory that it crashes a lot of times. So that's what's happening. It's funny because Buzz of Noisecontrollers, he'll be here in half an hour, and maybe he'll join us a little bit on the stream and talk to you guys a little bit if you like that. You guys would like to talk to Noisecontroller Buzz a little bit afterwards? I have a Mac Pro in my real studio, but I'm working on my laptop here, so it gives me some problems sometimes. Yeah, fail, epic fail. If anybody knows how to fix all my crashing problems and everything, just contact me. I would love that. I'm gonna give it another try. I'm actually gonna take some stuff out now because it's taking too much CPU. And let me see, anything I can get the hell out of here. A lot of Nexus. I use a lot of Nexus for just spheric stuff, you know, atmospheric things. Okay, this one you can go. You can go as well. Okay, let me give it another try. I'm going to first try it out and see if it opens up in the first place. I have one more thing that could probably work out if I... Windows 95, yeah. It's too epic to load. That's what's up. Yeah. I expected this, you know. I expected this to happen. It's always it's funny whenever I do a collab or something, like when Zatox came to Holland to do a collab with me, the first thing that happened was like my whole studio sound was not working, and it took me like half a day to fix everything. It's really shitty, but it's the way, yeah, it's the way it goes. It's the Murphy's Law. Murphy's Law. When is the album coming? The album is coming very soon. I think it's everything's delayed so much because yeah, a lot of things are, I don't know, you have to do stuff with so many people, and I am a little bit, now I'm not lazy, but I'm concentrating on making music, and then I have to do all these kinds of side things, and it, you know, sorry for the delay, but it's coming really soon. So people who have the illusion that Mac works better than PC, no way. I don't know how it is on PC, but I have crashes all the time. It's loading again. While I'm talking, it crashed again. So I'm loading Logic in 32-bit now, see if it works out. I was running on 64-bit before. Okay, yeah, I will teach you guys some tricks. No worries, no worries. This is the other one. Yeah. Please, please do it. Okay, there we are. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to the other cam and let you guys see what's actually happening. There we go. Yeah. We're back on track. Okay, I loaded the sample into Kontakt and I stretched it. It's very easy. You know, you just load in the sample. How to do that, you know. I mean, if not, you should look up some tutorials about that, because yeah, I'm not gonna explain that right now. But the original sample, the latest one I let you hear before the crash, I loaded it into Kontakt. Let me see, it's right here. This is the Dragon Roar unstretched, and I put this thing here on Time Machine. I normally would sound like this. And then I put the speed down, and there we are, a Dragon Roar, as far as I could get it with the Dragon Roar. So and whatever you know, Kontakt, you can do all kinds of nice stuff with it. You can make some more pitched envelopes or LFOs or whatever, you know. But that's the final thing I did to make the Dragon Roar. I hope that's clear for you guys to hear that. I made a little bit shorter ones, longer ones. Yeah, so that's what's up. Okay, so one more time. The thing I did was take silent, make a sound. I will upload the preset for you. A lot of detuning, pitch shifting, chorus, bounce it, load it into the mighty Alchemy with the granular synthesis on, put a vowel filter, Sugar Bytes Wow, give it the step sequencer to make the envelope in the sound. The sound is triggered by audio or however you want it, you know. Some EQing, and then load it into Kontakt, stretch the whole thing, and that's a Dragon Roar. So I'll give you one more view over the project. This is the Skyrim part. The guy, my voiceover guy, I have this. It's the same guy that does the hardwood style vocals, and yeah, he's very good. There he is, our voiceover guy.
They are already here. The Elder Scrolls told of their return. Until the time, after Oblivion opened, when the sons of Skyrim would spill their own blood.
Yeah. Some other stuff. Let me see. The pulse thingy. It's ES2, Logic ES2. I use it a lot. It's very nice. You can create awesome sounds with it, with a lot of distortion stuff on it. You know, some Nexus for the chords, the virus for the lead. Yeah, and that's about it. The kick is the thing I spent the most time on. I think I spent a few days on it or whatever. Yeah, I hope it's clear for you guys. Next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wrap this up and make a nice preset for you guys, because that's yeah, I hope that's gonna work out for you guys. So, do we have any questions? I'm wondering if you guys have any questions, technique wise. You know, any details you want me to work out with you, or let me know. There's a huge lag between the chat and my voice, so I have to wait for a little while. Wait, I'm gonna switch to the other thing for a moment. The other webcam. There it is. Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna put it on the other one so you can see me in the front. Here. Yeah. Oh, it's still stretched out. I got a stretched face now. Kicks, kicks, kicks. Everybody's talking about kicks. Oh my god, you guys really want me to explain how to make a kick, right? It's a very difficult process, making a kick. I'm actually tempted to open up my latest kick project and explain a little bit about making kicks. Yes, okay. Kicks. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Fuck it. Just be patient for a little moment. Kick. I have this project somewhere over here. Yes, this one. Okay. My latest kick, I spent about 2 weeks on it. Actually. Yeah, I'm opening up a kick project right now. The latest. I'm gonna let you know what show you what I did. But don't be misled, because it's not easy. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to make a nice kick, and it takes a lot of tweaking. And the most important thing about the whole process is your ears. You know, because it's not just a trick. You have to tweak it while listening. You know, so okay, I'm gonna switch back right now and tell you about a kick. Let me see. Okay, kick making time. Okay, right here, my latest kick project. There it is. Let me know if you guys can hear this clearly. I need to know that with putting on the right volume, because if not, it will be clipping and you won't be able to hear anything. Let me know if you can hear that clearly. I need to know. Kick, yes. It's very delayed, so I'm waiting for the answer. I need to know if the volume's right, so I can continue and show you what's going on here. Let me know if you can hear it. Right. If you can hear if it's not clipping. Yes, okay. Good. Such a big lag. It really sucks. I hope there's a better streaming thing somewhere, because it's so laggy. I have to wait a few minutes to get answers to whenever I ask a question. You're looking at a kick right now. This is the result of a kick. And I need to know if it was clipping or not when I played it. People asking about the mixdown a lot too. I can come to that later. But the basic of your mixdown in hardstyle is the kick. The kick needs to be good. The kick is actually taking up so many space in your mix that it just needs to be right. Because if it's not, then you will tweak your whole mix on top of it. You will tweak your mix, your lead and stuff on top of it. And if you don't have the right kick, then you know it's doomed. your track's doomed to fail. Okay. Only kicks won't make a good track. You're right about that. But if the kicks is like your base, where everything's based on that. So if you don't have a good kick, you can forget about a good mixdown. It's going to be very difficult. Okay, so kick making time. Just look at what this is. The latest this is the final process of everything. So I'll get to that later. I'm gonna mute that now. Where I start normally, this time I started with Dramazon. It's a 909 emulation, and it's pretty handy. And the thing with normal 909 is that it is very short, and with a Dramazon you can tweak it to be longer, and that's very handy when it comes to hardstyle kicks, because normally you need a little bit of a longer till. So let me see. I'm gonna put this off to here. Okay, this is the 909. It's very yeah, just a plain 909. And what I did is I start to distort that. I start with that's very loud, with the clip distortion. This is the Logic clip distortion, and it's the plugin for making kicks. So if you don't have Logic yet, you should get Logic and use this plugin, because this is the best. It's very good. I don't even know how to make a right kick without this, to be honest. So, and what you do is you distort really hard, and you just go tweaking EQs. You put EQs, and you make all kinds of crazy curves, and you distort really hard. And this is the first thing that happened when I distorted it, as you can see. And then I sent this because you only have so many slots available for one channel. So what I do all the time is send this to a new channel and start over. It's the same as when you export it, and you can just send it to a bus. So that's what I'm going to do. I sent it to bus 1. And bus 1 is a channel strip full of equalizers, more distortions, you know, whatever. Have a look. You know, that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm going to give this a little really high peak, you know, and tweak the tone of the kick, and put more clip distortion, the best plugin for making kicks, hardstyle kicks. Put more EQs, and then it will sound like this. But it's still not there. It might sound good or not good on your sound on your computer right now, but trust me, it's long from, it's not there yet, you know. Okay, I send it to another channel, and again distort it. I mean, that's what you do all the time. You put a lot of EQs, a lot of distortion. You make really high peaks. You distort, and you take the peaks down again. And all that makes it really sounding more full and full, you know. You see, I take some stuff down here. Let me see, this goes to a auxiliary channel. This one, yeah. What I did next is the first time that I tried this technique. It's a pretty new thing for me. I made a multiband. I muted the output of bus 2, and I sent it to auxiliary 1, and I made 3 cents. That means this one strip that comes from here is now sending to 3 channels. And the funny thing, what you can do with that is you can make your own multiband. So these are the 3 channels that I'm sending this to: bus 4, 5, and 6. And on all of them I put an EQ. You see, one for the low frequencies, one for the mid frequencies, as you can see, and one for the high frequencies. So now I have control over the low, the mid, and the high separately, and I can choose to do whatever I want without affecting the whole sample, the whole sound. So I just tweaked the low. It's very extreme, as you can see, and the high. The thing I tweaked the most, because it was too much, was the high frequencies, and I put a noise gate on it to temper it a little bit, to make it a little bit shorter, a reverb for some ambience, you know. Yeah. And then I sent this all to a new channel. I hope it's not abracadabra for a lot of you guys. I sent this to a new channel. I distort again. It's ridiculously ridiculous how many times you distort, you know. But yeah, and then you get this. So there you have it. That's the right now I have the kick is it's sounding the way I want. I have this crunch in it after a lot of tweaking, and that's the way I want it to sound. But it's not there yet, because when you want this crunch, you're gonna run into a lot of trouble, because the punch, the attack, is it's not, you know, it's you have to do a lot of concessions when you want to get it out of one strip. So the next thing I did is bounce this, export the WAV file, and load it into Logic, and manipulate it as the WAV file. And wait, let me take you there. Okay. So this part is done. You know, I have the sample, and I am going to cut it up. I'm going to divide that into pieces. A kick, it's like 3 parts. You have the attack, the decay, and the tilt, or the sustain. And I'm gonna give these all a different treatment, you know. So you have, for example, the attack. It's nothing. It's a tick. But you need it, because without this, it will sound very blurry, and you won't have any punch, you know. So it would sound like this. So, and with it, it would be like this. And also this is pretty much this is a little trick. If you have the attack right after the attack, you should have a little dip in the sound to get the attack loose from the tail, to make it loose, to divide it, you know. It will make it a little bit more like it's floating, and that's what you need. It's hardstyle kicks are very different from any other type of kick. It needs to be floating, like free, and that's what I do by taking this part of the kick, which is, and gain right after the attack, gain it, as you can see right here. It's minus 3 dB. That's to, you know, to cut off the attack from the tail a little bit. Furthermore, to give it a little bit more body in the beginning, I took a 909. The first time I distorted it, I put it underneath, and I filter this. It's just all the way. It's only the pressure. You probably won't be able to hear that from out of your on your computer, but it's just the you know, the punch of the overdriven 909. You know, to give it some body. And then what I did was the tail. You know, it's this. The tail, actually, the character, the crunch of the kick was, for me, it was too long, so I divided the tail into 2 pieces. I made a fade between them, as you can see, and on the second part of the tail, the end, actually, I took away some of the mid frequencies and a little bit of the mid-high frequencies, because you know, the character of the kick won't be so long, because if you don't do that, it will sound like a hardcore kick, you know. And well, this is about finalizing. I took the kick again, I gave it a low cut, as you can see, and I put it on top to create a, you know, a little bit of noise, to make it a little bit more dirtier, and it gives it some extra dimension. It gives it, it makes it sound a little bit fuller in the crunch. So put the attack with it. And there you have it. Well, the only thing I still did was bounce it again, take the mid frequencies, play around with the position of it. When you skip it 1 millisecond or whatever, you put it to the front or to the back, whatever, it will really make a difference, because it changes the phase of these 2 sounds together, and it will completely change it. So you should really try that. Yeah, just play around with it. And a very important thing, I'm gonna switch back to the other cam. Wait, just a sec. There you go. Yeah. A very important aspect is that you take an example. You have to take an example from a kick you really like and try to make it sound similar, you know, because your ears are actually fooling you a lot of times. You think it's sounding right, but it's not, you know. So yeah, so far for so much for making kicks. Is there an alternative for the Logic clip distortion? I know that some producers make their kicks with isotope trash or camel fat or whatever. I tried it, but it simply didn't sound that nice for me. You know, clip distortion does the trick for me, and I'm not the only one that has that opinion. Wild Styles, he makes the kicks with the clip distortion. Noisecontrollers, they make their kicks with clip distortion. You know, most people do actually. Wait, I got a message from Buzz. Check that out. Oh, he's on his way. Yeah, Buzz is coming. So I hope that that helped you out a little bit on the kicks. It's still very difficult. Like I told you, on this one I just showed you, I spent 2 weeks, so still very difficult. You can also try to make some stuff with just layering, you know. It probably would work, but it's not my way to go. I feel good when I make it from the start and make it completely normal. Yo, Buzz! Look who's here! It's Buzz from Noisecontrollers, guys.
Hello! Oh, English, of course.
Yeah.
And my English is really bad.
It's crazy. It's a lot of people typing, and you have to get used to it a little bit because people they're not talking. You're the only one talking. It's like you're talking to yourself. You know?
How many people are listening? Really a lot.
More than 2,000.
Oh my god. I should have checked.
But there's a big delay, so people, you know, the comments are from 5 minutes ago or something, you know. So
you're explaining how you made the roar of Dragonborn?
yeah, I explained, and
I'm too late.
and I also gave them some advice on kicks, you know.
Echt leuk.
But I told them that the most important thing is your ears, and you can there are some tricks, but
yeah, but even if you know the trick, you still have to do, yeah. It's actually, it's not a trick. It's just trial and error and
absolutely
going on till you are satisfied, right?
And even we spend so much time, and sometimes we don't even, you know, you don't even manage to make a nice kick, you know. It's
Exactly.
very, very difficult.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's taking a while, and then they will notice that you're one and only. I think Yoram is coming too in a little
Great.
while.
That's fun. Yeah, I had them on the phone.
Yeah, Marcus is good.
Yeah.
Guys, how long is it gonna take before you notice that Buzz is here?
They don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. People are asking about the distortions. A lot of people.
Yeah, finally.
Hey, Basja.
It has no use to wave now because they already saw me, of course. Is there actually a delay in the?
Yeah.
In the the footage too.
Yeah. There's a big delay.
I
So
got it.
now you just came in for them, you know.
So if we do something accidentally embarrassing,
We can
shut it off.
Yeah, shut it off.
Thank God.
No, I told them that the clip distortion is the best distortion for making kicks, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I use that one a lot. Yeah, you have to use Logic.
Guys, Bus is like, oh my god, you see that? Bus is like the technically the best hardstyle producer in the whole scene.
No. That's all subjective. It's all taste. It's all
No,
taste.
you have magic hands, man.
No, we all have.
Sometimes I greet him in the morning, I go out of his studio, and I come back in the evening, and he has this fucking big project finished,
Yeah.
and it's
Well,
amazing.
But it's the other way around too. If sometimes you start in the studio, what you said, and there's nothing coming out, and that sucks too.
Yeah, absolutely. But normally,
If there's an idea, then I go like
But-
really fast.
But you have that way more. I have that way more often than you have. Bus is a very hard worker in the studio.
He has hair. Yeah, I'm human too. I have hair.
So is the album out already?
No, actually, we have the info today. It will be released the 2nd of March. So everybody
2nd of
knows.
March.
The 2nd of March. And keep an eye on our social media, because the track list will be online Wednesday. So then you know that too.
I'm a little bit sad. I'm not on it.
Yeah, but it's really, I don't know why that happened, but I think we did too much with each other in the past, and we see each other so often. I think it's more
Yeah.
special. That's strange. It's special to do something without Headhunter. So it's, that is already explains how often we see and we work together. It's more special to do something without you even.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely.
But we have to do a collab soon.
But the thing is, we're the same studio, and I'm moving my studio. But
yeah.
actually,
Are they already know?
Yeah, they know. But actually,
it's a shame.
You see each other every day. But just because of that, you don't even think of making a track together because you're just doing your own thing.
Yeah.
And when we were still
Oh.
screensaver, when we were still having different studios, then we would hook up so much more often,
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, well, it isn't. That's just the way it is,
Yeah.
It's too bad.
So are you working on anything new at the moment?
I just finished a new Payflow track, which will be on our album too.
Mhm.
Just finished last week, and right now I'm taking it easy. I want to enjoy the album, so
Yeah.
not rushing it, not working straight away on a new project.
But
At first-
making an album is a lot of work, so afterwards you need this rest also,
Yeah, that's true, and you need discipline, because you can't play all the tracks. Now we played almost all tracks already, but
Yeah. What is your personal favorite from your album?
for me personally, it's E equals NC squared, because that atmosphere is really
Yeah.
dark. It's had so much feeling, and it's not the feeling I really love,
Mhm.
because it's dark, and I also like the happy feeling. But it's so, it's typical the feeling. It's kind of Donkey Rollers
Mhm.
for me. It is really they do that always so good, and I approach a little.
Squared are the best direct.
Yeah, I think too. Yeah.
But because I really like in the E NC Squared, I really like that and then that that sound,
Yeah.
How did you make that?
Well, it's just a decision you make. It's I've not finished the melody, but then take a screech sound.
Is it a virus or what is it?
Oh no, it's the ES2,
Mhm.
and that's a built-in. Of course, I explained to them. That's a built-in VST already in Logic.
Mhm.
So it's a really old synth, and it's a hard synth to work on because it has many options, and I think it's a little bit thin, so you have to put a lot of effects on it. But if you work on it, you can get really cool sounds.
Yeah,
made it with
I
ES2.
just showed him. I use East 2 also a lot, and it's different than a virus, for
Yeah.
example,
I think the possibilities, the options you have
Mhm.
are really good, but it's a little bit thin, It's a
Yeah, the
VST.
modulation options are very good.
Yeah, but nowadays VSTs are really good, but this one is a really old one. It's a built-in from Logic from I think even 6, 5, I have no idea. I already worked with it for a few years ago,
Mhm.
so it's
Yeah.
a little bit thin, but if you work on it,
Yeah.
the virus is thicker, yeah.
And
You have those big mooks,
Yeah.
You can't see them, but
Yeah, I will get those.
these are fat,
Wait.
That's the opposite of an ES2. Show them.
Yeah, wait. Let me get it out. So where did you get the sample from? Look. There it is.
Yeah, So yeah,
that's
this
the
one
real
is fat.
stuff.
This one is fat.
I have two of them. Wait. There you go.
I have
Yeah,
one.
here. Yeah, wait, I'm gonna get the other
Throw
one.
it away out of the window.
Oh, yeah. And there's number 2. Yeah, we're freaks. Real freaks.
But this one is fat. This one is fat.
Yep,
And
absolutely.
heavy.
Absolutely. So, what about the classical, the voice in ENC Square? What is that? Where's that from?
Oh yeah, I stole it. Don't tell anybody. But no, that's well, it's taken from I think it's a library sound.
Mhm.
The shores, you know. But I did so many cuts in it because that's difficult to explain. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's how you say it, 3/4 maat?
Yeah, it's 3/4.
3/4. Yeah. The shores are 1 2 3 1 2 3 1, and the melody is 4 1 2 3 4 1 2. So I have to cut a lot on it to make it 4. Yeah, I did a lot on the shore. So I stole the original sound, but I did a lot of work on it. So I don't feel embarrassed that I took the shores.
Ah, it happens so often.
Yeah, of course.
You take samples and you be creative with it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been there since music is there, electronic music.
Yes.
You know, in hip hop
And
they sample a lot.
Actually, I just had a discussion on the internet about stealing lately. I have no problem with stealing or anything, but the problem is some producers hear something, they immediately get it, take it, use it their own, and before your own track is released,
Mhm.
their production is already out. And that's
Mhm.
something I really don't approve. But
Mhm.
whatever.
And
It's another discussion.
and what do you think about everyone's using Yorum's kick right now?
Yeah. Well, that's what the discussion gets started, you know. And, yeah, same story, you know. We work a lot on the kicks, and
Mhm.
kicks is sound design, and sound design is part of hardstyle
Mhm.
more than ever. And
Yep.
if
Yep.
you want to be a good producer, if you want to get somewhere, make your own kicks, you know.
Mhm.
That's so
Absolutely. Spend some time on it, and it will get
Yeah.
you a lot further because you learn a lot of techniques, and you know.
Yeah, and it's more satisfaction.
Boss, you don't smoke. He does smoke.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, we gotta say hi to Slovakia. Hello, Slovakia.
This is new to me. This is really cool.
Yeah. It's a little bit awkward in the beginning, but I'm getting used to it. I'm gonna do this more often. It's funny.
Boss, go with Headhunterz next Saturday to a party.
Dika.
Dika. I have to play myself in Germany, so
You don't play at hard bass?
no. I did this year. I miss hard bass, and I'm really sad about that.
Yeah.
But so be it. And everybody who's going will have a lot of fun. It's one of my favorites of the year. So
Absolutely.
if I could go, I would. Just like a visitor and hang out with you guys, but I can't. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's a shame.
I understand. I think it's I think it's almost time to put this session to an end. But
This is funny.
yeah. But I've been here for about an hour or so, so
Yeah.
it's time to get back on. Bas and I, we're gonna have some quality time.
Yeah, we will. Drinking some beers.
A lot of comments. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. It was fun. I will do this more often. I really hope everything, you know, I got to explain everything a little bit because it's pretty new to me, and yeah, I can't really imagine how it all looks for you guys. So I would love your feedback on my Facebook page. That's DJ Headhunterz, and let me know, and I can take the feedback with me for the next time. You know, so thank you very much, and be sure to check out the new Noisecontrollers album, and also Dragonborn, the video on YouTube. And then I'll see you guys next time.
Doei, bye.
Bye bye. Ik laat hem nog heel veel aanstaan, want anders dan zit vertraging in. Dus ik weet niet of die mensen alles kunnen zien.
Ja,
we gaan heel veel daar.
Ja.
Bye bye. Bye.
Vet leuk.
Ja.
Dat horen we dus ook nog.
Ja.